Hi there. I am so glad you are here today on this Saturday afternoon. I have a great program for you. But first, I'm going to ask you some questions. Are you struggling to get control of your life? Are addictions to alcohol, cocaine, or other bad habits such as gambling taking over your life? Do you delve in negative self-talk? Or are you always angry, feel stuck, and unable to make progress towards the life you really, really want? Well, did you know? Did you know that hypnosis and the law of attraction is a tool that can absolutely change your life? Now, this is a great show coming up here because I have both of those things, hypnosis and law of attraction, right here on a beautiful buffet for you. And I have it with Sandra Longmore, that's me, and Jackie Maclean. We're both law of attraction trainers, and Jackie is a clinical hypnotherapist. So today I'm going to talk about, and this is episode number 32, I'm going to talk about struggling with bad habits. Learn how hypnosis and law of attraction is a great tool that can change your life with Jackie and Sandra. So welcome, welcome, welcome to this show, Hang Out with Sandra Longmore. Now, I'm here the first 3 Saturdays of the month, and I take the last Saturday off. Uh-oh, what's going on with this? There's an X out of Saturday, and it says changing with a happy face. That means that the place where I usually have my show, which is in my classroom here, is they're going to start another art class here. So my show will be shifting from Saturday afternoon to Thursday afternoon, but I'm not quite sure when it's going to do it. So that's why the happy face. And I'll let my viewers know when for sure it's going to shift from Saturdays to Thursdays. So I am an energy master practicing the art of energy, of mastering energy, which means I flow the highest vibration I can. And vibration is called vibrazione with me. Vibrazione is an Italian word that means vibration, and I love that word. In fact, my friend Tony here put it on my keychain, and so whenever I start my car, go get my get my keys, there is that word, vibrazione, because the more you think about how you can raise your vibration or having a nice vibration, the better things go for you. They really, really do. So I am a certified law of attraction trainer, a certified life coach, and a certified energy master for advanced coaching. I'm a published author, a speaker, and a teacher of art. And this show is about living your life as an art with the highest vibrazione possible. That means living in the moment, ageless in spirit, unafraid, walking through every single moment with what you were really born to feel and do, and that is to feel joy. And the purpose of this show is to bring great thoughts, beautiful ideas, and solutions to your life. Doesn't that sound great? It is.
Yeah.
So you can live your life as art, and art means that you're just creative and you love to create your art. And then you can step back and you can look at it and you can say, you know what? Oops, there it is. This is here because of me. My life is an art in progress, and this is here because of me. The show is like a mastermind where my viewers ask questions and my guests and panel members give you answers. And together we take thoughts, beauty, and solutions where it's never been before. It's always interesting. Always aligned to the highest vibrazione. Excuse me. I get that little dry cough every once in a while. I guess I'm attracting patients. So in my practice of learning about energy and how to get that darn energy to work for me, I learned about the law of attraction, and I bring to myself, I know law of attraction brings to me whatever I think about. like whatever I give focus to. So whatever I give energy and focus and desire for, that's what comes into my life. And I'm sure that you have had that experience too. Like maybe you've had people show up or just out of the blue, or you say, that's a coincidence or a serendipity moment. Well, that's all the way these universal laws work. The law of attraction is just an energy. So if you're not sure about law of attraction, I know a lot of us are like-minded people and we know a lot about law of attraction, but practicing it 24/7 is a lot different than just knowing that it's an energy that just is similar to gravity. And one of the things that happens when you give energy a focus and a desire is you create momentum. And the tricky thing is to practice harnessing the momentum. That way you can get more of the good stuff and less of the bad stuff. And the good news is that you can learn how to do this. You really, really can. You can learn how to tap into that energy and stop getting all the negative things in your life or people. And actually what happens is the negative things or people in your life kind of just float away and do their own thing because you're not very interesting anymore if you're not full of that drama and negative vibration. And one of the other things you're going to learn is life coaching skills. I am a certified life coach that's going to help you lift up your life. And best of all, you're going to have fun and laugh more and enjoy life more because that's the purpose of life. Now, to reintroduce this topic, which is number 31 today, struggling with bad habits, is learn how hypnosis and the law of attraction is a great tool that can change your life with Jackie and Sandra. Now, I'd like to briefly introduce my panel member here and special spotlight guest, Jackie Maclean. Jackie, you want to tell our viewers where you're from and what your business is? Oh, I muted you. Jackie?
Is that good?
There you are. Yeah, I muted you
Okay.
earlier because I heard a noise. And sorry about that. Now, Jackie, can you tell us where you're from and what your business is?
Jackie Maclean. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada, and I'm a addictions recovery specialist, and I help people who struggle. I work with business owners, entrepreneurs, CEOs who really struggle with substance and other addictions. And thank you, Sandra, for having me on the show.
So awesome having you on the show, and more from Jackie in a little bit because she's got some really good stuff for us. But before we hear from Jackie, I want to discuss something, this word called momentum. Or as a law of attraction coach that I read about, her name is Kate Corbin, called it the big Mo, M-O. And you know, I agree with her completely. It is indeed magical because whatever we're consistently going towards, whether it's negative or positive, we get more. Law of attraction doesn't care if it's negative or positive. You're going to just get more of whatever you're going towards. So you want to harness that law of attraction so that you're using your momentum or your big Mo to get more of what you want. It could be in your business or sports or personal life. Momentum is the force that kicks it into overdrive. This is where it starts getting really, really good. You find yourself in the right place at the right time and showing up. Things show up right out of the blue like opportunities and possibilities. And this program is like that. If you're tuned in and you're listening, you know, it's part of all that. So when you start something new, like wanting to stop an addiction, it might seem slow at first, but after a while you'll get a payoff if you keep it up, because that's momentum. Momentum is the reason why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. It goes both ways. Whether momentum works for you or against you depends on the way you are directing your thoughts. So let's say you wanted to change an unwanted habit. If you hold your focus on the desire, even when your eye tells you it isn't working, soon it's going to shift. And once that happens, you start feeling optimistic and start imagining how your life would be without an unhappy or unhealthy habit. And this positive expectation is like a snowball. It's like the snowball effect, where things just keep getting better and better. Bet you like that one. I do. And the opposite, if you don't stay focused, if it's just same old, you're just going to keep getting on what you got, only more. So if you were on the wavelength of discouragement or things like I feel like a failure and you feel terrible, well, that's law of attraction. It's going to bring you more of the same, and you're going to feel like frozen in a position and in a place that you don't like being. And positive, good thoughts, no matter how hard they look, can't find you when you have that kind of a momentum going into negative thought. So now I want to introduce an excellent tool for you for getting better results, for overcoming negative momentum and finding out more of how to harness the law of attraction. So I'd like to introduce Jackie. And Jackie is a combination of the best of two worlds. She is an addiction recovery specialist and a law of attraction trainer. She graduated from the Coastal Academy of Hypnotherapy in Canada and is a master hypnotist and certified clinical hypnotherapist. The certification is registered and endorsed by the International Medical and Dental Hypnotherapy Association of the United States of America and the National Guild of Hypnosis Incorporated. So that's a lot. Boy, Jackie, you sound really, really good. So now I have the pleasure of introducing Jackie, and who has told you she's from Canada and she's an addiction recovery therapist, and she's appeared on TV and radio programs, and she's helped a lot of people get results. And I know from my personal experience with Jackie, we're on a mastermind together, and I hear her, some of her deeper thoughts, and she's so passionate about being helping people with their addictions and has really super good results. So Jackie, thank you for agreeing to talk to us about this very interesting yet important subject.
Thank you, Sandra, for having me on the show. And yes, it's so true. Unfortunately, there are millions, in fact, billions of people who struggle with bad habits. And unfortunately, they think it's really difficult. They have this notion that it's difficult to break bad habits. Those pesky and negative behavior patterns that insinuate their way into our lives, seemingly behind our backs, but they are those pesky creatures, just like in the movie Gremlins. Remember them?
Mm-hmm.
Those very cute to start with, but then they start breaking the rules. And then it feels like we can do nothing about it, right? Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like those gremlins. I'm really excited to hear more about hypnosis and how it can help us change our bad habits. And before we get into that, I have some thoughts about what is a bad habit in the first place.
So, Sandra, my view on the subject is that everything we do is an experience. And that any experience we have causes us to either feel good or feel bad, right? So let's say an example, we smell something bad. What do? We call it a bad experience. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we don't enjoy the experience, so we don't bother repeating it again. However, on the flip side, if if we feel good after an experience, our natural tendency is to repeat it over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens, Sandra, when we've enjoyed that first sip of wine, or taken that first puff of a cigarette, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that natural high that people get when they use cocaine or pot, right? Or how about somebody going to the casino and they're ka-ching, they win that $200, right?
Yes.
They get that high. Now, what happens in the state, Sandra, is when we are in that high, endorphins are released into the body, into our system. And here's the catch. Our subconscious mind remembers that wonderful experience that we've just experienced, whether it's a ka-ching or enjoying a glass of wine, and it stores it in our data bank. It stores it in our subconscious mind. And then, of course, our reactions to life as we progressed are based on experience that we've had, which are stored in our subconscious mind, in that data bank. And unfortunately, or fortunately, Sandra, our subconscious mind actually believes that our so-called bad habits are good for us because it has stored the feeling of satisfaction. You know that good feeling that you get?
Mm-hmm.
It stores that feeling of satisfaction that we've received from the habit. You know, again, when we've taken that first puff and we feel, or that glass of wine after, a long day of strenuous work, it's stored. So our subconscious wants to call that feeling up when we feel anxious. And the only unfortunate thing is when we repeat this bad habit over and over, what we call a habit of drinking alcohol, let's say, you drink the glass of wine day in and day after. Now it causes other, physical problems, right? People either get a heart attack or cancers with smoking for years and years. So that's how the term bad habits have come into play. But as far as the subconscious is concerned, it's doing the best it can for us because our subconscious is very literal, right? It cannot analyze, it does not judge. It cannot analyze or decide that, somebody who smoked 2 packs a day for 52 years would have saved $300,000. It cannot do that because it's not its role. That, by the way, is the role of the conscious mind, of our analytical mind. So that's really where bad habits come from.
Mm. Wow. So, Jackie, can hypnosis really help us stop those bad habits? Like I have a friend who bites her nails,
Yeah.
and sometimes I procrastinate, not too much, but I do sometimes. And then there are other kinds of negative spirals I get into sometimes too. So can hypnosis really help us stop those negative thoughts?
Yeah. Absolutely it can, because hypnosis is only a tool, but hypnosis helps us access the power of our subconscious mind to end these negative, so-called bad habits. And not only end them, Sandra, but the good thing is it helps us replace them with some positive new habits. So an example is when my clients who have come to me have smoked for 30, 40, 50 years, I help them form new empowering habits. It could be as simple as taking in deep breaths. It could be something as simple as replacing this habit with drinking a glass of water. So you not only get rid of the habits, but you replace them with positive, empowering habits. Isn't that cool?
It really is, yes. I can imagine how freeing it is if you've
Yes.
smoked for that length of time, 30, 40, 50 years,
Yeah.
and then to have that gone. Wow. And the money, I had no idea that smoking costs that much money.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yes.
can hypnosis really help put an end to these bad habits?
Yeah. Yes, again, what happens during hypnosis is our monkey mind, our conscious mind goes for a hike. So again, it gives us direct access to a subconscious mind. Now we have direct communication with our subconscious mind. And again, because the subconscious mind is, is the place, is the hard drive where we store all of our beliefs, our behaviors, our habits. So if I want to change a bad habit of procrastinating, what do? I go to the hard drive, I call it up during hypnosis, I make the changes, I edit it, I save it. It's as simple as that, Sandra.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty empowering.
Well, you
Yeah.
know how I love technology, so that really appeals to me.
Yeah.
We can do it like that.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the common bad habits that people come to you with? What would some of them be?
Sandra, I've been doing this for 10 years, so I've seen the whole gamut, right? So it's biting nails, it's pulling their hair, grinding their teeth at night. Of course, procrastination is a bad habit that doesn't help us move forward. But the bigger gremlins are really the smoking the cigarettes, marijuana, cocaine, other street drugs. Alcohol is such a big huge problem, costing us billions and billions of dollars. And then of course there's the binging of food, right? What does binging on food lead to? It leads to obesity, that leads to other health problems, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And then of course the other addictive like there's the gambling, there's pornography. And Sandra, in this age of technology, people are addicted to the internet, they're addicted to texting, they're addicted to emails. It's a huge problem.
Yes, yes. So yeah, we have so many things available to us,
Yes.
In our world. It's so much diversity. So making good thoughts, keeping your momentum on a good track is very, very
Yes.
important. Now Jackie, I hear people talk about willpower. That all what you need is to lose weight is have some willpower. All what
Yeah.
you need is willpower.
Yeah.
So can I do that? Could I break a bad habit with willpower alone?
Well, there is a small percentage of people who have done it. They made a decision and they say, I'm going to stop smoking, and they have. But for the large majority of us, we need something more than simply willpower. We need the rewiring, we need a change in our mindset. And that's where hypnosis comes in, because it's easy, it's effortless, and it's drug-free. It doesn't get better than that. Drug-free is the big key. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people
Mm-hmm.
try to quit smoking, for example, with the gum or the patch or any of these other things. Why they're technically replacing one drug with another. Hypnosis is simple, it's easy. And people get results instantaneously for the most part. So that's really what I love about this work, because I get to see miracles every day.
Ah, how wonderful. Yeah, I know you're very passionate about your people you work with and everything, and it's exciting to hear. So I am excited about that hypnosis, inexpensive, can really beat the habits we hate.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about the trance and what happens what you do during your hypnosis?
During a hypnosis session, it's almost like a mental massage. People come in for a session. By the way, I do this on the phone as well, because the empowering part of hypnosis is us accepting suggestions. And when our subconscious mind accepts a suggestion, it has no alternative but to make the change. as you know, Sandra, I work with people all over the world. So we do our work either on Skype or Google Hangouts on the phone. They accept the suggestion and they make the change. So when people come to my office, they are sitting in a comfortable couch. They're relaxed. I take them through that process of trance and then a deeper trance. And during the state, what I love about this is our analytical mind, our conscious mind, our thinking mind that keeps going 600 miles an hour, now goes for a hike, opening up our subconscious to accept those suggestions. And like I said, once a subconscious accepts a suggestion, we have no alternative but to make the change. That's why you see the Olympians are scoring the goals in their mind way before the game has started. People are using it in the health industry. They're helping themselves rid themselves of serious illnesses or diseases or cancers just by using the power of their mind, by using hypnosis. So hypnosis can be used for a wide array of things to make dramatic positive change.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's absolutely fascinating, Sandra.
Can you tell she loves her work? So tell me, Jackie, do you have some advice for our viewers here?
Well, I would say if there is something holding you back, if you've been procrastinating for years, why not give hypnosis a try? The worst that can happen with hypnosis is you will experience it as a relaxing massage. And the best that can happen is that you would get rid of those nasty gremlins for good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And really save money because, that guy with smoking cigarettes, he spent a lot of money. So I imagine, any kind of an addiction. Food, too. Food, you do. Yeah.
I have a story about this gentleman. He was, I believe, about 56 or 57, and he had smoked for like 35 years. He had smoked since the time he was a teenager, 2 packs a day. Ooh. And here in Canada, they cost at least, $10 a pack, so that's $20, that's $600 a month. And he quit in a single session, Sandra. And then he came back to me a few weeks later to have a conversation. We had a chat, enjoyed a cup of tea. And he was telling me that he was having he had a sit down with his wife and they were doing their accounts. And they realized that with the amount of cigarettes he had smoked 2 packs a day, $600 a month for X number of years, I forget, they would have saved $250,000. They had actually done the math.
Wow.
And I was like, and besides the money, for me, it's your health. What is your health worth? What are you worth?
Yes. So awesome. Wow. Yeah. That just blows me away.
Yeah.
Now, Jackie, I believe you do have a special New Year's offer that you can extend to our viewers here. Can you tell us about that?
I'd love to do that. I'm really happy to do that for your audience, Sandra. So I have a fabulous New Year's bundle that I'm, like I mentioned, happy to extend to you. It consists of my 80-page workbook with very valuable information. That's number one. The second is I have 25 ebooks, e-reports. And this is the best part. I have 14 hypnosis audios. The total value of this entire bundle is $275. And for your audience only, I'm happy to give it to them at a whopping $7.
Wow.
Again, that's whopping $7. So they can get it if they go to my website, thepowerwithin.ca/2015 bundle. So right there, thepowerwithin.ca/2015 bundle. I'm really happy, and I really hope they take advantage of that and make dramatic changes in their lives.
Wow, that's such a good value, and awesome, Jackie. You really are passionate about helping a lot of people. I know she has a goal to help as many people as possible overcome addiction, and that's That's so awesome of you to do that offer and to bring it forward.
Mm.
So that is wraps up our program for today. And I hope that you will go ahead and take that leap and change your life for the better in the new year, and find the thing that works. The hypnosis here, law of attraction, all those combinations of things would be wonderful. We want to see a healthier you in the new year. So Jackie, before I sign off, do you want to tell them once again how they can get a hold of you?
Again, please visit my website. There's, again, very valuable information. It's thepowerwithin.ca. It's right there, thepowerwithin.ca, and they can get my special offer of only $7 at thepowerwithin.ca/2015 bundle, BUNDLE. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for having me on the
You're
show.
welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah, you could just go to her site. She's got a lot of good things on her site. I've been over there several times. So the way you get a hold of me is everything's under my name, sandralongmore.com. And all my social media, I'm pretty active in Facebook and Pinterest lately too. Is really fun to be on Pinterest. And also I have a couple communities here that I've started because I'm really interested in helping artists that are struggling with their business and want support. And so I've started this community, a Google Plus community called Artists, Artisan, and Crafters. And on that community, you can find support for your business, technology, inspiration, and it's really a lot of fun. And then my other community here is the Art of Living Ageless, and it's a Google Plus community as well. And you can come on over there too and get information, inspiration, and solutions. We have beauty and solutions to everyday problems and law of attraction stuff. It's just a little bit of everything because it's fun to be able to look at your life as a work of art. So that's it for today. And next week in episode number 32, my guest will be Mary Lynn Monroe, and she's a master storyteller, and she has a very special story prepared for you. So bye for now. See you next time.
Bye.